My name is Dr. Melanton Wilkins, and I am the proud principal of Lithonia High School. On behalf of our entire school family, it is both a joy and an honor to host today's Media Day release and recognition of DeKalb County Schools. We are humbled and proud that Lithonia was chosen as the site for such a remarkable occasion. Today, we celebrate an epic graduation press conference recognizing the class of 2025. This moment shines a spotlight on the hard work, dedication, and accomplishments of schools across the DeKalb County School Districts. Here at Lithonia, we are proud to stand alongside our fellow principals and the distinguished members of the class of 2025 who represent their school's success. Together, we honor the progress, resilience, and excellence of our students, staff, and leaders. We are especially grateful to welcome an outstanding group of leaders and distinguished guests. Superintendent Richard Woods, Georgia Department of Education, Dr. Stephanie Johnson, Chief Turnaround Officer, of course, our amazing Superintendent, Dr. Devon Q. Horton, DeKalb County School District, Chief Michelle Diller and our district cabinet, members of our Board of Education, and of course, my fellow principals being honored today along with their incredible class of 2025 representatives. A very special welcome goes out to Lithonia High School representative Talik Jones for the class of 2025. He is now a proud freshman at Savannah State University. So much for being here and continuing to represent Bulldog Nation with excellence. To each of you, thank you for being here. Your presence affirms the excellence of our scholars and underscores the pride we share in the future of DeKalb County schools. Once again, welcome to Lithonia High School, and we're excited to celebrate this season of success with all of you. At this time, it is my privilege to welcome to the podium our superintendent, whose leadership continues to inspire growth and achievement across our district. Please join me in celebrating and welcoming Dr. Devon Q. Horton, Superintendent.
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day. Mr. Jones, are you here because of the hurricane that's coming? Because I could have had Zoe, my daughter, who goes to Savannah State, to ride with you, man. But look, it's an honor to be here and great to see you. We are here to celebrate the success of the DeKalb County School District and the amazing students who bought in to our expectations. You will hear me say this from the day I started to all the way through, which is hopefully no time soon. Y'all get the joke? Students do not fail. It's the system that we create that fails students. We have created a system here that allows our students to maximize their potential. Our goal, we have two responsibilities. Number one is to prepare students. How we prepare them depends on a lot of things. There are a lot of factors that goes into preparation. There's the things that we do in our schools, that we give our students the experiences, access, opportunity, the things that happen in the homes, which we don't control. We get tutoring, we don't. We have some challenges socially, we don't. That's the preparation. But when you get to that senior year, right, we have another responsibility, and that's about positioning. And our positioning requires us to make sure that every single student is positioned for success beyond our doors. That's what we control more than anything. And as you can see, the class of 2025 was historic on so many levels. $210 million in scholarship earnings. Compared to the prior year, $42 million. I don't even know how to count that high. That's a really substantial jump in earnings. We also had a different focus this past school year, where we focused on 4 E's. No longer were students being pigeonholed to either college or bust. The 4 E's, employ, enroll, enlist, or become an entrepreneur. We had students buying in to what's next. And when you show students that there are multiple opportunities, they believe and they buy into you. That post-secondary push plan, that was launched back in 2023, and it sounded good, it sounded like words, it's taken shape and form, and it's taken into action. And we're now seeing some amazing outcomes as students are not just graduating, but they're soaring into their next phase of life. I was told a long time ago, never judge a man by where they stand, but measure and judge them by how far they've come. And let's talk about this. 11 years ago in this country, it became a federal mandate that four-year cohort graduation rates had to be used to determine graduation outcomes. That means you start as a freshman, how many are graduating as seniors? I want people to understand that's a difference. It's not how many started your senior year and finished, it's who came in and who came out. In DeKalb, we had our moments of struggle. 2 years ago, it was 76% of our students, a quarter of our students were not graduating. A quarter of them. That is a heavy lift. We're one of the largest districts in the state. 2 years later, we have the highest graduation growth of the top 20 districts, large districts in the state. You see, I understand how important the bottom line is, and we are not resting on our loins and saying that 82% is it. This is the start of something great, and I wanted to highlight that we're in the 84th percentile of growth in the state of Georgia for graduation rate improvements. This is not a one-year trick, it's not a two-year trick. We're on a mission, and our leaders who are sitting here today, our students who are sitting here today, our magnificent board that's sitting here today, thank you, board, for investing those resources and allowing us to spend those dollars where it matters most, and that's on those students. Some things we spend dollars on, have cap ceremonies, identifying students at the end of the sophomore year who earned their credits, paying for SAT for all juniors and seniors in our entire district. This is huge. These are huge investments that the board has made. Our senior advisors, counselors are magnificent. They do amazing work. Let's give our counselors some love. But they can't do it alone, and they have not done it alone. We've added senior advisors. So thanking Chief Dillard for our schools and leadership team, Dr. Towns for her work with our counseling department. Let's thank Dr. Salt for his work with our special education. Let's thank Dr. Alexander for always putting the data in our hand. Let's give everyone who's had played a role in changing outcomes. Let's give Ms. Stepney and her team some amazing work she's done that she led our curriculum instruction. This is a collective approach. There's no sole hero. This is not Horton's journey. This is the DeKalb County School District's journey. Every single one of us has mattered. And again, what's important that we remember, we have two responsibilities, preparation and positioning. And the class of 2025 has positioned well as we have made a historic graduation rate at 82%. Congratulations.
That's awesome, Dr. Horton. Operation Graduation truly is our commitment, and it is clear that that is what leads to these great scores that we have here. It's a comprehensive approach designed for targeted students as our schools named and claimed every single scholar in the 2025 class. We were determined that no scholar would be left behind. As Dr. Horton already spoke about and talked about the 4 E's, that enrollment, ensuring that every scholar has access to post-secondary education, enlistment, providing guidance and support for our scholars for their increased military services, employment, offering resources and assistance to students' employment opportunities, and entrepreneurship, ensuring and encouraging our scholars to develop their own skills to be able to be entrepreneurs if that's what they choose to do. See, we could not do this without the partnership that Dr. Horton has already spoke about. We have the quad team, but we also have schools that work with our wraparound services, student services, opportunity and access, or access and opportunity. We have them as well. Wraparound services, C&I, and accountability and research who have done this. And with all of that, we have given our schools a blueprint. Thank you to Dr. Towns and her team, which is our post-secondary push plan. That is a comprehensive transition plan where every scholar, not just when they become a senior, but we start when they are freshmen to make sure that they are on track to be able to graduate. So we make sure that we have a freshman on track program. We have our half-cap ceremony for our sophomores, that we recognize them when they're halfway through to being able to graduate. See, we can't wait till they become seniors. We got to work with them as soon as they enter that building. We have student data inconsistency corrections that we do, student focus initiatives, social emotional learning that we have, our culture and climate coordinators, attendance improvement teams, strategic school visits by our area superintendents, our EAs, and our coordinators, and a comprehensive professional learning plan. Ongoing learning. We can't just do learning one time and expect for our schools and our scholars and teachers just to catch it. We have to give them ongoing support. We want to thank the board and Dr. Horton for approving and the restructuring of our schools. That is what happened. Being able to put all those supports in place with our area superintendents, overseeing the implementation of the structures and offering guidance to our principals and our data clerks, ensuring timely, effective communication, our executive administrators who collaborate with our superintendents and provide our principals with all the support that they need to do these initiatives. It takes a collaborative effort, as Dr. Horton said, and we are all in this together. And last year, and I know Dr. Horton don't get me, I stood up here at the other school and I said, we're going to be over 80%, and we are over that, and I believe that again, we will get there again this year because of the systems that we have in place, because we have a superintendent who is so innovative. He gives us the room to do whatever it is that we need to do. We can take risks, and we got a board that's up here, the rest of the board members down there who support everything that we do in schools and leadership. So thank you for all that you do. We are I'm just so excited. I got my shoes on, and I'll do my dancing and shouting a little bit later. Because right now, we're going to be able to hear from Superintendent Woods, the Georgia Department of Education, and please forgive me, Lord have mercy, Jesus. See, I was so excited. I'm all out of order. Superintendent Woods, please come up, and please. That's why he got that championship belt from me last time. Come on up, Superintendent Woods. I'm so sorry, Superintendent Woods. Listen, I am out of order, and I can acknowledge it when I am. Nobody came up, so I was like, oh, I guess I'm next. And then I'm looking down, getting ready to say, Dr. Horton, come up and do the awards, and we just skipped 2 people. So please, count it to the head and not the heart, sir. Give it up for our Superintendent Woods!
Sure wish I would have spoke earlier. Well, it is a pleasure to be with you, and that's what we need across the state. We need that excitement. I do want to say thank you. It was a pleasure to be with you once again in DeKalb County. Again, to the warm welcome that I received walking in to our young people. Always makes me smile. It's what we are about, you know. The first thing that I see or saw when coming in were your students. Yes. That should always be the first thing you see. The opportunities again to cadets, I'm a Navy brat. So anytime I get to see Navy cadets, that really gets my motor running. So again, and I always say, go Navy, beat Army. That is it. Okay? And I will say to you young people, if the Navy is where you want to go, my dad did that for 30 years. He talked about it, lived it and loved it for 30 years. And as I get ready, again, I want to acknowledge Dr. Stephanie Johnson. She was over school improvement, turnaround, She has worked with your district and worked with districts across the state, and I do want to acknowledge her work here. In Revelation 21:1, the Apostle John recorded the following. It said, "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea." Today, within the DeKalb County School District, as in the state of Georgia, we are seeing a new state of reality, as did the Apostle John. Though it is not the perfect reality of the heaven to come, but it does mark a new reality of hope and new promise and a new day for our children. A reality that shows that there is no separation between all school districts in the state of Georgia when it comes to the possibility of success. I'm proud to announce this year, the state of Georgia, our graduation rate has reached an all-time high of 87.2%. This is the highest rate since we began using the calculation in 2011. This is a 1.8% increase from last year, almost 2 points, which is amazing. Georgia's graduation rate has risen 19.8 points since 2011. The largest of these gains, which I'm proud to say, took place or has taken place during my tenure as state school superintendent. But I fully recognize that I am not the one to take credit, but I am to give credit and celebrate it to where it belongs. And that's to the teachers of the state of Georgia. It is to your leadership within your school district, within your schools, to the superintendent, to your board, to your communities. This is a team effort. As I go back, I'm not taking credit because there is no I in this endeavor. It is a we. And we will move together or we will sink together. That is the fact of reality. But sinking is not in the plan for the state of Georgia. As we look at this as well, 134 districts recorded a graduation rate at or above 90% this year. Sixty districts recorded a graduation rate at or above 95% in the state of Georgia. And we can expect to see our CTA pathway completion graduation rate to meet or exceed last year's graduation rate of 97% in the state of Georgia. But we know that as we say that we recognize today as a new day for the state of Georgia. But within any day, the day is meant for work. And we know we still have work to do. That is beyond saying, but we have to acknowledge that work does not quit. We will always have it. But it is because of the hard work that you have seen within DeKalb County and within the state of Georgia that our fields are ripe for harvest. Our crops are bountiful. We are laying the future and storing up for the future to come so that everyone will be blessed and everyone will have a place at the table in the days to come. As a good shepherd, Jesus left the 99 to find the one. Within the state of Georgia, we have to continue to go out and find the 13% that are missing. Yep. We leave no one behind. That was one of the things I've learned in the military, and again, what I've shared, and again, what I heard from that culture, is we never leave anyone behind. And in the state of Georgia, we will never leave any child behind. It doesn't mean we forget about the 87. We will keep monitoring. We will keep working with them because we want to push them even higher, to open up more doors. But we cannot forget those that perhaps sometimes go unseen. To the DeKalb County School District, I celebrate your graduation rate gains and the fact that more of your students are walking across the stage to a future of hope and promise. I also celebrate the fact that 24 DeKalb County schools will be receiving the John Hancock banner this year. Now, thank you for investing and adding value to your students through the uses of cursive writing. Every student needs to own their signature. Every student needs to have value added to their life and to their education. But also, 19 schools within DeKalb will be receiving either a banner or ribbons for advances in literacy based on last year's knowledge. On top of that, 27 schools will be recognized for their advances in math this year. So there's a lot more to celebrate than just this. But it is laying the foundation for future celebrations. And as I close, when our school systems move forward, when DeKalb County school system moves forward, all of Georgia moves forward. The rate that we are sharing with you today, because of the size of your district, means that you have elevated all of us as a state. And as you continue to grow, continue to improve, then you will further lift us as a state. But today, all of Georgia can proudly say, we saw a new day. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Tylee Jones, and I am a proud graduate of the class of 2025 at Lithonia High School. I am honored to stand before you today, not only as Mr. LHS, but as a representative of a class that made history, setting new standards for scholarships, leadership, and excellence. This journey was filled with challenges, moments of doubt, and times where the workload felt overwhelming. Yet, through resilience and determination, every setback became a lesson. Every lesson became motivation for success we now celebrate. At Lithonia High School, we experienced a culture shift that showed us every student matters and every pathway matters. Whether the goal was college, the military, trade, or the workforce, support was in place to help us succeed, and for me, those supports were life-changing. I didn't always get it right, but I was met with encouragement and guidance, and that allowed me to enroll in college debt-free and step confidently into my next chapter as a freshman at Savannah State University. This success story belongs to all of us. The class of 2025 worked hard for opportunities in higher education, the military, technical programs, and even young entrepreneurs. Together, in great excellence, we didn't just graduate, we raised the bar. What made this possible was the partnership between teachers and students. Both sides faced challenges. Teachers carried the responsibility of keeping us on track, while students balanced academic responsibilities and personal struggles. There were disagreements, but there were also growth. With guidance and the dedication of every teacher, every counselor, every staff member, we built a relationship that made a difference. The addition of the Career Center and the College Aid program gave students even more tools and resources to prepare for life after high school. These combined efforts created an environment where student success was not only encouraged, it was expected. One thing that set our class apart was our voice. The class of 2025 was outspoken. We spoke up for others, for one another, and we even challenged each other to grow better and create the school we wanted to see. We proved that student voices matter, and when teachers and students listen to each other, success follows. Lastly, none of this would be possible without our leadership through Dr. Wilkins, whose vision for the student success continues to inspire us to aim higher. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank our superintendent, our board members, our teachers, staff, leaders, everyone who made a difference. We thank you for your unwavering support and belief in us. We made history. We set a new standard. We proved that when leadership, teachers, and students unite around one vision, success is inevitable. Now, we welcome Dr. Devon Horton, our superintendent, as we recognize each school.
Who's ready for some celebration? So the way we'll do this, when we call your school, you will come up on the left, on my left. Our leaders will come up, and they're bringing their students with them. And then the student from your school, you come up. We'll give you recognition. You'll come across behind us, and we'll stand and take a photo. I think it's important. I would like to, if it's possible, bring up our other board members. Please come on up. I think it's important. This is the gospel. Dr. Nelson couldn't make it. He's the board rep for this campus here. So we wanted to make sure this year, it's the small victories, right? And these are the small feats that we must celebrate, continue to celebrate. We're not saying this is the end, but this is a really critical moment for us in our district. It's a turning point. And so the first order of business, I want to call out what we call our Fantastic Four. Can you imagine going to a high school and 100% of your class graduates? 100%. For the first time in the DeKalb County School, we don't just have one school with 100%. We don't just have two schools with 100%. We don't just have three schools with 100%. We have four. Shout out to those students. Shout out to those teachers who I know wrestled and tussled, both in the classroom, and our amazing leaders and their families for putting this together. So, first up, with 100%, we want to call it DeKalb School of the Arts. senior class of the respective schools that's coming up to represent, we're challenging you all, right? To go above and beyond what your class is pushing. So, and we know you have it. So thank you. Next up, Arabian Mountain. Next up, DeKalb Early College Academy. Come on. And the fourth, Tapestry Public Charter School. I think they were they? No. We'll make sure that they, yes, it's simple. Is Dr. Jones here? Michelle? Or Hardy? High school. High school. Thank you. Next up, we want to acknowledge our highest achieving outside of the 100% category. We had a lot to celebrate, and we got our Super 6 of first, graduation rate of 90.57. That's a 91% graduation rate. Southwest DeKalb. Next up, we have Druid Hills High School with 88.67. That's an 89%. and high school with 88.52. Up next, Chamblee High School with an 87.96. Next up, with an 86% graduation rate, Stevenson High School. Up next, this is a school that made the news with me on it as well. We're gonna fight the good fight, and you know why? That's why you fight. MLK with an 86% graduation rate. Martin Luther King. Let's give it up for our Super Six. Let's give them some love with the highest score. We also would like to, our next set, this is the highest percentage of growth. As we speak about this word, you can't get to the attainment of proficiency until you get growth. And we have something I have never seen before. I know this is an honor to be able to stand here and acknowledge these schools here. So for the highest growth in DeKalb County School District for FY25, from FY24 to FY25, I'm almost sure it's probably highest in the state. There's a school that really has been designed to help students who have struggled. And just to give you a little history, the school had not had a graduation rate above 18% since the 11-year timeline. This past year, systems fell, right, that we created, not the students. And this time, this school had a 29% graduation rate, and that is Elizabeth Andrews. Up next, this is a double trouble. This school just got a recognition for the highest score, Super 6, but they also have for growth, and that is again Southwest DeKalb High School. This next one is for a school. When I was going through my process to identify, preparing for the superintendent interview, this school was always in the news. So I was able to read a lot about this campus. And it's almost one of those things, don't believe what you read in the media. As we stand in this auditorium today, Lithonia High School had a 12. Might I add, that 12% graduation increase for Elizabeth Andrews is an 85% graduation rate. When I tell you it was a battle identifying, we would have to use calculators to some degree to know who was next and who got the highest because our schools kicked butt. Next up, this is a really touching one. We have a school that has a very unique population of students that they serve. They have leadership, and they still have great leadership. They go above and beyond. The school had a 9% increase in their graduation rate, and that is Cross Keys High School. Up next is another school we have mad love on this campus. We're excited about the work that's occurred there and continue to happen. We have Towers High School at 8%. And finally, for the highest percentage of growth, again, when we fight, we win. This is another repeater. MLK, come on up. 7%. And while everyone's returning to their seats, thank you all for joining us on the stage. Just want to acknowledge we have 12 DCSD high schools that achieved their highest four-year graduation rate since the inception of the federal four-year mandate. It includes many we have recognized here today, as well as Miller Grove, Stone Mountain High School. The other ones we recognized today, we saw the Chamblee, Druid Hills, Elizabeth Andrews, Lithonia, Towers. This is what happens when you truly disrupt for excellence. Thank you all today, and we have big plans for this current school year that we're in. All right, thank you.
Okay, now I am in order. How does one tie a bow around the gift box that we have had and seen today that's busting at the seams? The top is coming off. It's magic. Put it in your mind. A gift box. Somebody's trying to tie a ribbon around that. It's defying it because every time you try to tie it, it keeps getting higher with the accolades. Unbelievable. All I can say pretty much is wow. This is an amazing time like no other in DeKalb County School District. I could not be more proud. And I think I can speak on behalf of my colleagues to say that we are incredibly proud of all of the work that everyone has done. And you continue to do on a daily basis without really being asked. It's innate. It's inside of you. Success is inside of you. You know what needs to be done, and you are rising to the occasion to make it happen. So I want you to give yourselves an applause. It's a heavy lift. We haven't always been where we wanted to be. But Superintendent Woods, we are at the table, and we're going to stay there. And I'd like for you to come up for a second. I'm going to just move into a personal point of privilege real quick. I want to say that you are a man of integrity, sir. You have represented the state of Georgia to the best of your ability, and you continue to do so. It's because of your vision and your dedication and your love for children and the state of Georgia and education in general that causes us to want to do better. Keep challenging us, because we intend to keep rising to the occasion and make you keep coming year after year, or even more so within the year, to celebrate the great things that we're doing. So I want to thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess that pretty much ends my closing comments for the most part. I just want to give people flowers when it's the time to give them. And I wanted Superintendent Woods to know that. This is an amazing occasion, everybody, and I could not be more proud. Like I said, I will keep repeating this. We are just in an amazing place. Our leadership teams, radical transformation has taken place in DeKalb County. So embrace it and keep coming. Looking forward to this type of an occasion year after year after year. Thank you all so very much. And I guess that is the end of my closing comments.
Thank you so much, Board Chair Peters. Thank you, everyone. Before we go and have Dr. Horton take questions from the press, we do have a couple of gifts in appreciation for our students that came to Lee Jones. Superintendent Woods. And after Dr. Horton takes the questions from the press, principals and scholars, we will take one group photo with all of our board members and all of the people on stage here, so we just got to move some things off, so please don't leave. We'll take a group photo after the end. Thank you all so much for coming.
Oh yeah, Mr. Casa wants to lead us in our chair. Come on, Mr. Casa. Come on.